Alpha
Omega. Good morning. Welcome to Column Hinge at Alpha Ωmega Mystery School. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas, halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
The rite you're about to experience is unique in the world. Written and executed in the first-person perspective of Jesus of Nazareth, the opening of the treasury of light is a rite for spiritual ascension or rapture, which derives from the Bruce Codex, an ancient Christian manuscript rediscovered in the sands of Egypt in 1769. I'm David Griffin.
I'm Leslie McQuaid.
And this is the Lost Magic of Jesus Revival. Well, sunrise time is being very tricky these days.
Very tricky indeed.
Looks like we're headed toward later sunrises again because it's going to move back up the mountain.
Right, but it's coming later again because of the equinox. There it is!
Right in that trough right now. So it's going to start getting significantly later as it works its way back up.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God Force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend.
Take a deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deeply. Roll your shoulders, wiggle your toes. Really feel into each and every part of your whole self. As you're breathing into and feeling deeply into each and every bit of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be. and grow your branches up high into Alpha Sky. Drive your roots down deep into Omega Earth. I call on you in the east, Alpha. I call on you in the west, Omega. I call on you in the north, Alpha. I call on you in the south, Omega.
Alpha,
Et Omega,
the beginning
and the end,
and the path of the age between, sunrise
and sunset,
and the path of the sun between, birth
and death,
and the path of life between. Once again, we gather here in this place where heaven and earth meet, and reaching out with the energy of our energetic bodies, we reconnect with the invisible God force all around us. And reconnecting with this divine vital energy, we call on the angels in the invisible, angels of the opening of the treasury of light. Fo Zaza, Fo Zaza, E Uyas, Uyas, Exa ici, Exa ici. And there are 12 heads in his treasury, and these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises unto my Father, and he gives light power to them. O mighty angel, head in the place of the east, first among 12, we invoke you. Amazoies, Amazoies. Zohazaiyeh, Zohazaiyeh. Zazoayeh, Zazoayeh. O Wawozai, O Ozowoyes. Ozowoyes. Uathesai. Uathesai. Mazazoea. Mazazoea. Ueizaze. Ueizaze. Zezei. Zezei. Fozazoi. Fozazoi. Eizazo. Eizazo. To'u Azaz. To'u Azaz. And so we completed our journey through the places. Having invoked the 12 powers, using the names left to us by the Master Jesus of Nazareth, until at length we came into the place of the center of the treasury of light, the place of the midst, the place of perfect balance, the place of the Father of the treasury of light. O Father of the treasury of light, by your cipher and by your name, we invoke you, Iezema. Iezema. Let the divine light descend. It is our prayer and the intention of this ritual to establish human freedom worldwide.
Human freedom worldwide.
Set my people free.
Set our people free.
Restore the purity of our air,
Restore the purity of our air,
of our water,
of our water,
of our food and of our vaccines.
of our food and of our vaccines.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
and restore the integrity of our genetic code.
Restore the integrity of Homo sapiens' genetic code.
It's the further intention of this ritual to open a way for all those who seek the waters of life promised by the Master Jesus of Nazareth to understand the ways of the God Force energy and to open a path of ascension at the time of death for all those who seek to enter into the kingdom of light promised by the Master Jesus. And finally, is the intention that whatever prayer that you ask in this moment shall be borne aloft on the wings of angels unto the very throne of the kingdom of light. Ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened to you. In the name of the Master Jesus of Nazareth, we ask all these things. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps you bring more God Force energy into yourself. This is the ultimate creative force of the universe, the spark that flared on the moment of your conception. This piece of God Force you were given with which to initiate your life. This is the seed of what you will build into your future vessel of eternity. All you need do is learn how to become the healthiest, most perfect human being you can possibly be. And that is easy, because you know how to take in God Force energy. God Force energy is the difference between remaining on Earth and ascending to the stars. Because when you take in this starfire energy into yourself, you yourself become transformed into starfire. And this bright light will shine and illuminate your life and the lives of those around you.
Brothers and sisters, every single day, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year, and hour by hour, there are less and less people in the churches. Studies have shown that church attendance in the United States has gone down drastically over the 20 years. People are leaving in record droves. Why, one might ask? Well, if you consider the fact that the message of Jesus Christ that has come down to us today, 2,000 years later, has been twisted, and the image that we see presented by the churches today is like looking at his message in a funhouse mirror, all distorted and twisted, and we see only parts of it, the parts of us that the early church fathers who wanted control wanted us to see, while the other parts were repressed. Most importantly, in my opinion, the ancient magic of the Master Jesus himself, the secret teachings that Jesus had reserved for his disciples. All of these things were washed away with the First Council of Nicaea and shortly thereafter. All of these things were repressed. The magic of Jesus was demonized by the early church, was pushed out, was cast out into the outer darkness. But by the miracle of fate, by the grace of God, this magic was returned to us in 1769 when archaeologists rediscovered the Bruce Codex in the sands of Egypt. All I ask you is, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Just because so many of the churches have lost their way does not mean that the original message of the Master Jesus is without any value whatsoever. The magic of Jesus is the very heart and soul of his message. Jesus healed using magic. He cast out demons. He was the greatest magician that ever lived. And in my opinion, the lost magic of Jesus is the greatest piece of spiritual inheritance that we have received through Christianity here in the West. It has even the potential to revitalize the faith, to revitalize the religion, and to bring back the original message in all of its flaming glory. Or you can throw the baby out with the bathwater and jumps headlong into nihilism, like the Satanists do. They try to claim that there are no values. There is no right and wrong. Everything's only what you want and what you think it is. Well, that's silly. Leslie's been telling you morning after morning, and I'm reinforcing it today, that the God force energy is like a fiber optic cable. It's full of data. It's full of information, including your moral compass. It's right there in front of you. You've just got disconnected from it, and the churches have failed in their mission to teach us how to have abundant and everlasting life. Life was the message of the Master Jesus. Not guilt, not sin, but life. Life eternal and life abundant. And now we're getting back on that track, thanks to the lost magic of Jesus. Thank you all so much for being here with us. Have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.
The Illuminati have cast a powerful spell on the peoples of the earth, and while many still sleepwalk like zombies in a trance, they have prepared everything nearly to enslave humanity under a new world empire.
Of our hearts, the power of our magic, and the strength of our numbers, we still can break the spell put on our people.
We're just a ragtag bunch of magicians armed only with the power of our prayer and the power of our faith and the power of our magic. But whether you be Christian, Jew, Wiccan, pagan, magician, shamanic practitioner, or any other stripe of spiritual warrior of humanity against this evil falls to us.
So we, who now, to stand with us against the rising darkness, because you and others like you, you're our only hope.
Alpha
Omega.
Yesterday we released this brand new ebook, Was Jesus a Magician? Give you the basic background of the rediscovery of the lost books of Yahweh, how it happened, why they were repressed, why it is that the magic of Jesus was nearly destroyed and wiped from the face of the earth, and the miracle by which it survived. How we only have one precious manuscript of this ancient knowledge, and that's truly all there is left. Well, maybe in the Vatican they have it, but they're not about to give us that to fill in the little gaps that we found. So be sure to make sure you download this. You don't want to miss this. You can get it for free for now at thesecretsofjesus.com. Thesecretsofjesus.com. If you're looking for any sort of training in magic, you've come to the right place. Whether it's high magic with the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn,
Or low magic with Spellwork Mastery, be sure every Saturday at 9 a.m. to check out our latest teaching video, called from one of our very exclusive telewebinar classes.
that's right. Every Saturday morning at 9, we premiere a new episode of the Alpha Ωmega Mystery School live webinar series.
We never use a teleprompter, and all the information are things actually asked by real students from our classes.
More authentic than this, you're not going to find.
Alpha
Omega.